I have something to say. There's going to be an auction later today, and I grew up in San Antonio, Texas, doing like one-act plays. I know, yeah. Good on you. And my mom is a teacher still in San Antonio, and there's UIL is the school board. It's called University Interscholastic League, and it's the kids that go and compete in plays, compete in drama events. And so she's fundraising some money, so I figured I'd kind of help her out, and all the money is going to go to her students. But I'm wearing Sam Winchester's Season 3 watch. I'm a big watch fan. I have every watch I've ever had in a show or a movie, going back to the first pilot when I was 17 years old. So I have Sam's Season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 watches. So I'm walking in with Season 3 watch right now, but I'll be auctioning it for my mom's students tonight. So it's going to a good cause. Every dollar, every cent is going to go. So these kids can compete in what I competed in school. And, so just to let y'all guys know, when you see a watch, it's going to be.
And he's also auctioning off his pants. He probably won't go for nearly as much as the watch.
Unless someone can fit in there. That was sort of a tangent.
So technically savvy.
I know. You think after all this time, but nobody.
Absolutely. Have we run out of material to talk about?
You can dance. I can't dance.
What's that?
6'4".
In the end.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was probably the hardest episode I've done on the series. That was and you guys should know the guy that played me when I wasn't playing me. They had actually gone through a casting process to see if they could find an actor to come and play.
There'll be a backhand coming real soon.
Coming from the opposite me. And so I met with like 3 or 4 guys actually, and you know, just kind of rapped out with them, and we ended up going with this one guy, and he showed up, and the first scene that we shot was where Future Dean pulls up in the Jeep and then shoots the guy in the face, and then so that scene was shot first, and I did it with this guy. He it just wasn't working, right? So we immediately, the producers were like, it's not working, it's just not, you know, it's not getting what we want. And so I said, listen, why don't we just get the guy who, next to me, has played Dean Winchester more than anybody, which is Todd Scott, my stunt double. So Todd Scott, who is an amazing stunt guy, and he's made me look like a badass since Dark Angel, actually. Who has never done on-camera lines or anything like that. I begged him, and he was like, all right, man, but, you know, I'm going to warn you, I don't know what to expect. And I mean, this guy was, he sat there in my trailer and was like, took it so seriously, and was running lines with me, and I mean, we're talking like 8 pages of dialogue a day for like 3 or 4 days. It was just Dean on the call sheet. So it was just me and him. All the stuff in the cabin and stuff like that, and it was just a mind boggle, because I'm so used to, as just like an actor, learning my lines. I think we've kind of fallen into the same just a routine, is that we learn our lines and then we get on set and the scene kind of comes together organically, and you know, I react off of what he's doing, and he reacts off of what I'm doing, and that's just kind of where we find the nuances, as Kim Manners used to like always say. He was like, all right, boys, find those nuances. And that's what we get. Generally, those happen while you're working on the scene, while the scene's happening. I didn't have that. So that crush that I've been using, I guess it's not really a crush, it's just was gone, and it was really strange for me, because I had to then think about what I was going to do on that side of the camera, on that side of like for Future Dean, and react accordingly as this Dean, but I hadn't done that yet. So then I had to, after that, I had to turn around, get dressed, and then remember what I had done, and then act accordingly. My brain was soup after the end of that. And I called Eric after that episode, and I was like, hey buddy, just so you know, I'm phoning in the next 5 episodes.